you for joining me on today's adventure. Today we are in Pennsylvania in Bucks County at the Ringing Rocks Park. And this adventure requires one special tool, a hammer. You may be able to hear it off in the distance, but people are banging their hammers on the rocks. I'm gonna grab mine now and give it a shot. All right, let's see what happens. I am so out of breath. Climbing on rocks is hard. It's been a while since I even took a good hike, but this tends to let you know just how out of shape you actually are. I need a drink. I should not be this hot. Okay, so out here, there's also a creek trail that's supposed to lead to Bucks County's highest or tallest waterfall. So we're gonna go check that out before the sun starts going down. Coming up on some graffiti. Let's see if it adds to the structure or if it completely takes away from the structure. Yeah. I'd say at least if you're gonna like graffiti on rocks, at least make it pretty, like make it a nice piece of work. You know what I'm saying?
Get back in the area. You guys still go see the pirates? I don't know if you're coming to the park or just go back in town after we're done here.
Pretty dried up, I'd say. All in all, successful hike. That was my first like actual hike of the season. And I don't know if it's the heat or because I haven't been on an actual real hike for so long, or if it was like the rocks, but I turn this AC down. I am like out of breath and sweating like crazy. My glasses are sliding off my face. Okay, so on to the next destination. It's some type of canal that we're going to explore. And then after that, I need to get some more water because I am almost out and I need to get one thing from a grocery store or somewhere. And that is a peach. Dinner is going to be super simple, but I'm making something cool, camping style, with a peach. I'm talking too much. Let's go. Was gonna sleep here, but very first one, the following acts are prohibited. Overnight camping, number one. Ugh, this would have been a decent spot. The river is right over there. This would have been cool to sleep at. But overnight camping is prohibited. But technically, if I'm sleeping in my vehicle overnight, am I really camping? Or am I just getting some rest? You know what I'm saying? But I do not want to be the one that makes it where people can't even park there overnight. So I will find another spot. But time is of the essence because we are losing daylight as we speak. And I need to find somewhere where I can pull out. I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, where I can pull out my little cooking system back here. If we can't do it tonight, fine, whatever. I want to do it outdoors. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow morning. So right now, I'm going to go try to find a boondocking spot. And at the very least, if I can't find that, a stealth camping spot. Another change of plans. So, I know I said in previous videos that before I get to a specific destination, I always look for at least three spots where I can boondock, where I can spend the night for free. I looked at the wrong location because I was originally planning to not only come here to this Ringing Rocks State Park, and it's called it's Bucks County area. But I was also going to move on to the Delaware National Water. Dang, I forgot. And so I was going to move on to those places, but I decided not to move on to those places because I'm just limited for time. It's already almost 8 o'clock. So by the time I get up in that area, it's going to be dark anyway, because I think it's about an hour drive from here. So I'm going to stick around this area, but that means I need to find a few camping spots. I've been keeping my eye out here as I've driven around, but mostly everything says once it's sunset, you have to get out. So I can't believe I did that. That's all right. We're going to find something. Stay tuned. Okay, but I do need to still get a peach and some water. So I have a few choices here. There's a ShopRite, there's a Wegmans, there's a Giants. I have options. Okay, so we have everything that we need to make my peach surprise car camping dessert. However, the sun is going down and I can't, I don't have a campsite, so I'm doing like a stealth boondocking type of situation tonight. And of course, I'm not going to pull out my my extension that comes out of the back, out of my car camping setup, So I'm gonna have to make that as a treat tomorrow, maybe on the way back home, but it's gonna happen. So now the hunt begins to find somewhere to sleep tonight. Okay, I think I found a cool spot for the night. Let me see what this says here. There are no signs saying that you can't park here. I'll have a water fountain view. There's no like homes right here, I don't think. But there is this gas station up here. So if it wasn't for the gas station that I just showed you all, I would probably go ahead and stealth camp here because there's no signs that say you can't, and it's not in front of anybody's house, and there's this cute little memorial park right here. But because of this gas station right here, I'm going to not stealth camp here, and I'm going to continue on and see what else I can find. So while I was in there, I realized it is Hoagie Fest. And that means $6 hoagie. I got a chicken cheesesteak. So I guess, hey, I couldn't resist. So I guess I'll be eating a chicken cheesesteak tonight for dinner because I only ate one thing today, and that was hours ago. I'm trying to get out of the habit of eating so late at night, but it is what it is. We are back at Cracker Barrel. This is going to be our home for the night. And looks like there's a hotel right over here too, so shouldn't be bothered. Generally at Cracker Barrel, it's, you know, it's fine anyway. Good morning. Thank you for the stay, Cracker Barrel. It is time to mosey on our way. Let me just show you. I think I'm the first one out this morning. It is 5:56. See some vans over here. Got some car campers over there. There's a schoolie. Nice. And the Ambo. How cool is that? On to our adventures for today. So I wanted to make this for dessert last night. As you can see, I didn't have anywhere that I could cook it outdoors using my kitchen setup. I didn't feel like pulling out my other thing here that's underneath my bed where my sink is and the cutting board that's built in and all that. So I'm just using this right here over top of the stove. So here's what I'm doing, right? For this peach cobbler, REI had a Bobo's peach bar. Okay, so we're gonna use that, an actual peach, some protein granola, cinnamon and nutmeg, and then for like a milky kind of texture, I have this cold brew with milk. It says it's frothy and creamy, so I think that'll do the trick. Now what I don't have is any kind of pan spray or butter, so hopefully this stuff doesn't make a mess out of my pan. Bon appetit. Let's dig in. I wish y'all were here to taste it with me. Well, I guess I should wait to say that until after. Until after I try it. Two thumbs up. That hits the spot. It's creamy from the latte. It is fresh because of the fresh peaches, and that Bobos, the peach Bobos bar that I crumbled up in it gives it like kind of like a cakey texture, like almost like a pound cake texture. And then just adding the granola on top gives it a little bit of crunch, because I don't know if you ever had the peach cobbler and it has like the hardened pieces. I love those. Those are my favorite pieces. This is really good. This is like comfort food breakfast / dessert. I think this can pass as a breakfast, which I'm eating it as a breakfast right now, but I did it. I did it. It's really good. I'm also drinking this coffee here. There's a local, oh my gosh. There's a local coffee spot that I want to try. That will be our last stop on this adventure for this video anyway. Got this Sumatra Takengon, I don't know, but let's see. Coffee beans, smells delicious. Dark roast, baker's chocolate, cedar, and cardamom. I can't wait to try this. All right, so I got that. That was $14.95 for 12 ounces. So not too shabby, not too bad. Okay, got this cute little, I don't know if it's a coaster or like a pot, you know, one of the things that you put your pots on, but I got this from there. This was only $3.95, which I thought was a really good deal. And it looks to be from a company called earthrugs.com. Got that. Super cute. Just a plain old cold brew. They didn't have any syrups or anything. It was like sugar, cream, one of those types of deals, which is fine because after I ate that car camping style, D's Road style peach cobbler, I didn't want any more sugar anyway. So just a plain old cold brew is exactly what I needed. So that will wrap it up for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. We have a bunch of new subscribers, so I want to say thank you for subscribing to D's Roads and watching these videos and supporting the channel. And of course, to my longtime subscribers who faithfully leave comments, reach out to me via email or Instagram. Definitely appreciate you all as well. Thank you so much for coming along for the journey. Stay safe and happy car camping. See you next week.